Hi, Ms. Jones. It looks like your daughter, Kayla, is doing a lot better now. I know this is the first time she was admitted to the hospital with asthma. While she's in the playroom, I thought we'd take a moment to talk a little bit about something you shared with me about your smoking when you were first admitted.
Okay.
Do you mind if we talk about that now?
Sure.
Okay, great. From my notes in the chart, it looks like you smoke about a half a pack a day, and nobody else smokes at home. Where do you normally smoke?
I usually try to go outside to the front porch, but being that it's been so cold recently, I try to get close to the window and blow the smoke out the window, or if I'm in the car, I'll roll the window down and try to hold the cigarette out and blow it out the window. But generally, I try to be outside.
Okay. That's really great that you're trying to limit Kayla's exposure to smoke. I think that's a really good first step. I did want to talk with you a little bit about my concerns about your smoking and about Kayla's exposure to secondhand smoke. Since she has asthma, being around smoke can actually make her asthma worse, and it can actually trigger more attacks. So the best thing for her would actually to be in a totally smoke-free environment. And for her, a totally smoke-free home would mean no smoking at all in the house or in the car, even not around an open door or open window or fan. And I know you told me when she was admitted that it was really scary for you, this asthma attack. We'd certainly like to prevent those in the future. And if you're thinking about her health and what's best for her health, really having a totally smoke-free environment will be what's best for her. What do you think about what I just said?
You're right. Her asthma attack really did scare me, and I want to do what's best for her. I do want to keep my home smoke-free, if at all possible.
Quitting smoking is really hard. Tell me about the last time that you tried to quit.
I was able to quit when I found out I was pregnant, and so for that, for 8 months I did quit. But being a single mom and raising Kayla and working, cigarettes just help me with stress, and so since she's been born, I have started smoking again.
That's really great that you were able to quit when you were pregnant. I want to talk a little bit about how you're feeling about quitting now. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being not at all ready and 10 being completely ready, how are you feeling about your readiness to quit now?
I mean, since this asthma attack, it definitely has pushed me to be more ready, so I would say 7.
Good. So it sounds like you're pretty ready, ready to work on quitting now. That's good. I think it's good that you were able to quit when you were pregnant. As far as your confidence, about how confident are you feeling in your ability to quit, with 0 being not at all and 10 being very confident?
The confidence is the hard part. I want to do it, but just with the stress and just feeling relieved after I smoke a cigarette, I'd say my confidence is a 4. I want to, but I just don't feel that I can do it.
Okay. So it sounds like you'd really like to create a smoke-free environment for Kayla, but that you're not real confident that you're able to stop at this point. Sounds like smoking really helps you to be less stressed and it's been part of your life for a long time. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I started smoking when I was 12, so it has been a part of my life for a while, but Kayla's more important.
Sure. So what would you like to do about your smoking?
Well, I know the thing that you said was to definitely just limit her exposure to it. It'd be best for her to be in a smoke-free environment, so I can suck it up and go outside even though it's cold, or not smoke in the car. I can definitely keep my house a smoke-free environment. I can do that.
Okay, I think that's great. I think that's a really good first step for her, to sort of keep it a smoke-free environment for Kayla's health. That's great. I'd also like to help you work towards quitting or cutting back today.
Okay.
Do you have a regular doctor?
I had, my OB that I would see with Kayla, but I don't have a primary care that I would normally see.
Okay. Well, in addition to talking with your OB or a new primary care doctor you might get, there's also other resources available for you. So the Maryland Quit Line is a great resource. It's free, and it's a phone number I can actually give you a brochure for today. It's a phone number where there's always someone available to talk with you about ways to help you quit. They have information about smoking cessation groups and about nicotine replacement therapy and other things to do to help sort of support you in trying to quit.
Okay.
Great. I also wanted to mention that Kayla is scheduled next week for her appointment with her pediatrician for her follow-up from her asthma attack. And when you see her pediatrician, Dr. Murphy, next week, is it all right if I have him follow up with you on your smoking goals?
Sure.
Great, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great thing we can sort of do as a first step for Kayla's health.
Okay.